You are the one that knows if you're seeking growth or seeking comfort. It's not because of them that I won't achieve my dreams. That's why 99% of men fail. Hey YouTube, I'm Tevin, but you guys can call me T. Sorry for sound a bit off right now. I'm currently sick. Your biggest ops is you. That's why 99% of men fail to achieve their dreams, because they think their ops are people who walked away from them, the people that belittle them and turn their backs on them, the people that judge them. But your biggest ops is you. You're always there with you. You are the one that knows if you're seeking growth or seeking comfort. You are the one that's there to cheer you on or to devalue you. You are the one who's there to motivate you, to push you, or to tell you to keep comfortable. Yesterday, I had to be hard on myself because I saw that I was choosing comfort. Like for the past week, I failed the entire days. I failed the entire weeks. I track my days. I have a power list I need to complete by the end of the day. And I use, because I'm sick, I have a cold as an excuse to not show up. I had to be hard on myself about that. I realized I was a hypocrite because I kept coming on YouTube, posting videos about you should show up, you should do exceptional work to get exceptional result, when I was not doing that. And the video I posted yesterday, I went off on myself. I'm like, yo, nigga, show up. Stop playing around. I'm using this cold, this flu. I'm using how my voice sound as excuse not to show up and do the work. I haven't gone to the gym in a week, but I want to come online and preach, oh, you gotta be locked in, you gotta do the work. I'm a hypocrite, bro. I'm a hypocrite. My guy, stop it. I realized that, yo, I am seeking comfort over growth. I'm doing the bare minimum. I'm doing below average and expect to get greatness, and thinking that I'm going to get what I desire. If I don't achieve my dreams, if I don't achieve my goals, it's not because of my enemies. Because really and truly, my only enemy is me. It's me versus me. There's no one competing against me. I am competing against myself. I'm competing against my future self, my past self, and the version of me that I don't want to be. Those are the person I'm competing against. Those are my biggest ops. It's not anyone out there. You think it's the friend that betrayed me, switched up on me, and said I switched up? You think it's the girl that broke up with me and left me heartbroken, ignore me for days when we were in a relationship, then rewrite the whole story? You think it's all those people that borrowed money from me, saying that they would get it back, knowing I was on my last when I gave them it and I never got it back? Those aren't my ops. I'm my biggest op, because if I don't achieve my dreams, it's because of me. It's because I didn't show up and do the work. It's not because of them. It's not because of the people who judge, criticize me, or my family members who belittled me and said I would never become anything in life. It's not because of them that I won't achieve my dreams. It's me, because I decided to choose comfort over growth. It's not the people who judge you or hated on you make you don't achieve your dreams. It's you. That's why 99% of men fail, because we don't show up. We rather listen to ourselves. We rather listen to our biggest enemy and seek comfort. The Bible says a man's biggest enemy is from his own household. And back in the day, I used to look at that and say it's your mindset. And it really is your mindset. Because if all you have in your mind is comfort, 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 you will never seek anything but comfort. And that will keep you stagnant. That will keep you average. You will never grow because of that. Your biggest ops is you, and I'll never stop reiterating that, because that is true. My biggest ops is me. I decided that, yo, I'm not going to fail today. I did everything except read my 5 pages. And after I done finish this video, I'm going to do that, brush my teeth, and head to sleep to get up at 5. It's currently 2:02 right now. I'm getting like 2.5 hours at sleep at max. But I rather get less sleep and know that I completed everything on my list than get enough sleep and know that I didn't completed enough. Know that I didn't completed my list. I don't want my enemy to win. I don't want the version of me that I don't want to become win. I remember my mentor, Cry, when he makes us join the program, he says create something a villain versus hero. The villain is the person you don't want to become, and the hero is the person you want to become. They are the hero of your story. But I look at it different. I would rather be the villain of my story. Because for me, the hero is the version of me that shows up for everyone else. Help them thinking that I'm gonna get help and I never get back any help. That's the hero to me. He's the savior to all of them. He's selfless. He's independent because he has no one to rely on. I'd rather be the villain. I'd rather be the one that turns everyone away, knowing that I have my goals to complete, knowing that I have my power list to complete. I'd rather be the one that tell everyone to F off and lock in on the work. So I'd rather be the villain. They can rewrite the story. I don't care. And if my mind decides that, yo, it wants to play hero and people please everyone, it wants to tell me to be comfortable, drink, smoke, have sex, do all of this, I'll throw my head in the wall. Because I'm not going to sit here and let my mind keep telling me to be comfortable, letting my enemy win while I remain stagnant. If I don't achieve my goal, the version of me that I don't want to become is going to win. The version of me that never amount to anything is going to win. That version of me is going to prove those people right. Everyone who walk away, everyone who said I wouldn't achieve anything in life, that version of me is going to let them win, and I am not going to let that happen. Over my dead body, over my living body, that will never happen. I would rather sacrifice my time, sacrifice friendship, sacrifice relationship to reach the destination that I want to be. I would rather sacrifice everything to achieve my goals. And I'm already sacrificing everything. I sacrifice sleep. As a matter of fact, I don't care about sleep. I'm sacrificing myself, and that's the highest form of sacrifice you can ever make. And I'm doing that because I'm showing God, I'm showing myself, I'm showing the whole world that I'm doing whatever it takes to achieve my dreams. And I'm not going to let the evil version of me win. I'm not going to let the version of me that I don't want to become win. That version of me is poor. That version of me is skinny, underweight, insecure, an idiot, a people pleaser. That's not the version of me who I am anymore. And I will never become that version of me again. I'm not going to let my enemy win. And my enemy isn't my old friends, my old girlfriends, my family members. Those are not my enemies. My enemies are me. My enemies are the version of myself that I don't want to become. The old version of me. Those are your biggest enemies. The people-pleasing version of you. The mediocre version of you. The version of you who only shows up and do the work when it is required. Only do average amount of work. Never want to do exceptional amount of work. Those are your enemies. That's why 99% of men fail, because we rather look on the outside and look at people and say they are our ops, but we never want to look internally. We never want to manage what's going on in our subconscious mind. We don't want to focus on what we're watching on YouTube, what we are scrolling on our phone doing. Most of us spend time on Instagram, Facebook, whichever app, wasting precious time in the day. Instead of locking in, most of us stroll on YouTube watching brain rot content instead of locking in. And then we look at someone else and say, oh, they are bad minding me. They don't want me to achieve my goals. They're throwing shades my way. Nigga, you are your biggest ops. Who cares what other people think? If you are not showing up for yourself, if you are not encouraging yourself, you shouldn't talk about anyone not doing those things for you. Because if you're not able to do that for yourself, you shouldn't expect that from anyone else. If I am not able to come up here every day and complete my power list, I should not come on YouTube and tell everyone to focus, because I'm not doing it myself. I'm playing a hypocrite role. And unless I am able to show up and get the work done, unless I am able to show up and do exceptional amount of work, more than what is required to get exceptional amount a result, I should not come here and act like an hypocrite and tell people to lock in, to focus, stop being comfortable when I am not doing that myself, because I'm only letting the enemy win. I'm only letting the version of me that I don't want to become win. And that's what the devil wants. The devil wants the version of me who's mediocre to win. And yo, I'm for damn sure not letting that happen. For sure once not letting that happen, fam. I rather sacrifice myself to achieve my dreams, to know that yo, my family is alright. Because I chose to lock in and focus. Your enemy isn't the outside world. Your enemy is the internal world. Your enemy is your subconscious. Watch what you inject in your mind. Watch what you say. Watch what you think about. Choose growth over comfort. I'm not just speaking this to you guys. I'm speaking this to myself. I'm speaking most of this message is for me. Choose growth over comfort. Choose pain and purpose over staying mediocre. Lock in and stop wasting time. Focus, my guy.